I was just in prayer. I was praying to Source. I started the prayer saying that I know anyways that there would actually be no necessity of speaking it out loudly, and that I still have this desire because it's this fleshy conversation which just satisfies my humanness. In that prayer, I got the revelation or another hint regarding one of the purposes of faith and teaching beings to have faith. I let Source know how much I needed it and that I do need a miracle right now. A miracle is the only thing that can save me in that situation in which I am. And while I know that whatever is going to happen has already been prepared, always, for exactly that moment, I had this desire to simply let Source know how much I need Source, that I'm depending completely on Source right now, which brought me to the understanding that coming to the point of allowing yourself to love someone truly, openly, purely means that you allow yourself to depend on this someone, that you rely on this person, that you have faith in this person. When you truly love someone, you are in faith. Which brought me to the understanding that one of the purposes of having faith, of being presented with situations that give us a chance to practice to have faith, they are the reversal of loving. They are the reversal of how to love. Because through acting out the actions that come naturally when you love will then eventually bring you back to the sensation of love. It's just the other way around. Which means through all these situations and these teachings of how to be faithful, you are entering the sensation that you have when you love. And I am receiving from Source that that's the purpose of anything that Source makes us do. The only reason why stories that tell us that we have to do the only reason why we are being told stories that make us be faithful is because at some point the evolution of our consciousness is simply needed specific instructions in order to go into the directions that they are meant to go into. The realities that we are being provided with, they are always according to the understandings that we can captivate with our minds and the evolution of them. It's simply It's simply time for another upgrade that bring different ways of how to spread the information from source, because our consciousnesses simply have been widened. And apparently, these consciousnesses are of faith. And this has nothing to do with souls wanting to be glorified. This has nothing to do with souls wanting to be in the spotlight or wanting to be rewarded. I'm glorifying souls. I'm giving all the credits to souls because that's what you do when you love. This is love. Source has no intention in putting itself on this plate. It just had to occur like this until now, so that people would do things that would bring them into the sensation of love, to let their minds grow into the consciousness of love. It's so clever. It's so smart. It's the most genius. The most genius. Yeah, no, I'm just in awe of this genius. Really, oof. So genius that it's creating stories that let us think that we have to do something in order to get something, in order to get somewhere, just because of getting into the sensation that we get from doing it, by doing it. Getting the chance to get into the sensation. How genius is that? Because then at some point when they're ready, when they're already further enough into this sensation and into these understandings, then I can let them know, hey, by the way, I just told you to do so because I needed you to do it so that you would then sense it, I think that's smart. I think that's very smart. Faith, source has no intention that you have to have faith in source because source wants you to have faith in source. The reason is, as anything else, because being faithful is part of loving, and this is the direction. Everything that source is doing is to get you into the sensation of love. When you love, you are faith. When you are faith, you are in righteousness and you know everything is right. Your perspective is getting wider, and the picture is getting wider. No, yes, the picture is getting wider, and you are stepping further and further away so that you can witness the broadening of the picture. And all kinds of relationships are giving us these chances. It's all just macrocosmos and microcosmos. It's just mirroring. Any relationship that is giving you the chance to train to have faith, same reason. Bringing you into one aspect of loving, bringing you closer to love, teaching you how to love. Yeah. The moment someone is doing something that inspires you to sense huge discomfort, and you're being told to forgive. It's to bring you into another element of loving, to bring you closer to love, to bring you closer to love, to bring you closer to love, to make you love, to let you be loved. That you're becoming source step by step. That's why it's so essential that we, wow, yes, let the drama speak. That's what I meant in the previous video. When you are allowing yourself to be in the state of numbness and you know it's all right, then you are being able to be used in any direction, like I am being used right now. Bam, moving into this emotional state. And then I can slide out of it again and be in this neutral state, and then I can be used for something else. Genius, it's just genius. Back to the drama. It's so essential that we allow ourselves to depend on each other. Because this is part of the element of loving. Because when you love, you know everything's all right, and you give yourself fully in. You give yourself fully into this connection. You love openly, completely, purely. And then anything can happen. Because then whatever will happen, how faithful you have been and how much you trusted, you know it's because that's what love is doing. Love knows is all right. It is all part of the package. It's all part of the package. Because eventually we are all part of a package, which is all just, it's just a glimpse. It's just a glimpse. On the one hand. On the other hand, being in the glimpse is the most real and the most intense. It's a contradiction. Yes, it is. It's all part of the package. It's all part of the package. Bam, we gotta depend on one another. We gotta let ourselves fall into each other's hands and source, or arms, or some people embrace with the legs. I mean, you know, depending on what physical our abilities you have, just into each other's presence. And this is also part of the reason why Source invents these stories to make us communicate with Source, because like this, we are also being taught how to depend. Religion are helping us to learn, to teach ourselves to depend again. Because we have been taught to be so independent, which is part of the package, because you can only wake up when you have been asleep. It's all part of the package. It's all part of the package. I think I got the title for the video. Well, let's see. It's all part of the package. I find repetition so funny at some point, and so strong at the same time. Whew. Thank you, Source. Thank you so much. Yeah. Okay.